Before I begin the video, I just want to flag, as always, that I am not a qualified financial advisor and nothing I say should be considered as financial advice. Hello, I'm the Jody Saver and this is my financial freedom update for January 2025. So happy Saturday. It's a lovely sunny day here in Newcastle, so I'm going to make the most of the sunny weather this afternoon. But this morning I thought I'd record my financial freedom update. For those who are new to this video series, I am tracking my progress to be financially free in December 2025. So it was meant to be a 2-year video series, but as you'll see with my numbers, it was a very ambitious target. But setting a big goal has helped me motivate us to, do more with my finances. So in December 2024, so the end of last year, we had a total of £10,959 across savings, investments and premium bonds, an outstanding mortgage balance of £101,387, which meant a difference, or the amount left to save, of £90,428. So I'll just go through the January figures. So the savings, this is in my easy access account, that's increased by a little bit to £1,047. My stocks and shares ISA has increased to £9,300. Some of that is from contributions, but the majority of that is from the value of the investments going up in January. Then premium bonds, I contributed another £25, so that is now £1,050. So that means that the total across the three is 11,397. And for me, how I think of these numbers is, if I was to liquidate like my savings, investments and premium bonds, how many months could I not work for? So for me, probably at a push, I could live off £1,000 a month, because £500 off, well, I think it's probably about £600. Well, £500 is my 50% share of my bills. Because I earn a bit more, my share of the bills goes up to maybe, I think it's £600 odd. So with £1,000 a month, I could, having that extra £400, which would cover my phone and, food and so on, I could live very frugally, tight budget, off £1,000 a month. So if I lost my job, what I'm saying is, with what I've currently got here, it would last me just over 11 months, which is a good way to think of it for me. I mean, ideally, as I keep mentioning it, I want to build up the savings and the premium bonds, so that if I did lose my job, I could use these accounts first before having to go into my long-term savings, which is my stocks and shares ISA. The mortgage balance is 100,788, and that means that the difference between how much I've got saved and the outstanding on the mortgage is 89,381. And I'll just move this box over here, so you can see that the monthly progress is 1,037. So I'm £1,000 better off this month than I was last month. And the total progress so far since I started charting this journey, so I think that's from, I feel like it was October 23. Well, it's 15 months ago, basically, so I think that probably is October 23. It's 14,227. I think what I want to settle on as a minimum where I'll feel content is that if I improve my situation by £1,000 each month. It's such a hard balance, because these figures, when you look at them on paper, you only see like how good I am progressing against savings targets. But to have a full life, I need to also be spending money to have good experiences. So actually, what these figures don't tell you is my life fulfilled, and am I spending money to have experiences in my life that I want to have, and it is a hard balance, and it's something I struggle with every month, is to how much is saving enough and how much is spending enough or spending too much on, luxuries and things you enjoy. One part of my life that has been a bit on hold for the past, well, since 2020 really, is that I've been on holidays, but me and my hot partner have been on, holidays in Europe, and we haven't went kind of further afield, and that's something, I've never, there's places in the world that I've never experienced going to, and they do cost money to go there. So for example, Japan, I want to go to Japan, but to me that's worth it to have that experience while I'm young, while I've still got my health, because I feel like delaying all that until I'm say 50 and I've paid off my mortgage and I've got a big bulk of savings. What happens if I delay it too far and then my health isn't there to travel huge distances? So yes, that was a bit of a ramble just to say, I really want to progress this and be financially free, but I also don't want to do that if I'm sacrificing experiences that I can have when I'm young in good health. So I'll pause there. If you've got any comments, thoughts, put them in the comments box down below. I get a variety of comments with every single video, which I really appreciate. People who are on the same path as me and doing the same things as me, which is good to hear from people on the same path, and people who are choosing also to do different things, having a different allocation of how they have their savings or investments or mortgage overpayments, and that's also good to hear their opinions and their thoughts. So yeah, I welcome any comments, and have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.